Yeah, pretty crazy to think it's all going to come down to this last little sprint to The Hague. We're definitely up for it, and it's amazing for sailing, I think, for it all to come down to this, and just shows you how close the competition's been all the way around, and to end up here now and a chance of winning, we're pretty pumped for it. Yeah, we certainly got off to a good start, and I think that was a case of us, obviously having good preparation and a good base to build from, but also probably some of the other boats not performing very well, underperforming, I would say. But you put a bunch of good sailors on boats, and all the boats are the same, and this is the result. Is everyone's very close. You have to fight for every position, and we've had a few tough legs in the second half, which has really hampered that lead we had, and sort of let the other guys catch us a bit. But we've also sailed some good ones as well. So now we're happy to be in this position, and we obviously need to go out there and give it everything we've got, and if we do that, I think we'll be happy no matter what. Yeah, it's not looking at the moment like we're going to have those similar conditions to the ones that Brunel had a real click of speed on us, which is good. But even if we do, I think we've addressed some of those areas, and I think we'll be able to we will be able to be faster if we're in those conditions again. It was one of those things that we hadn't had that much of those conditions, and we had the boat slightly set up wrong, I think, and they obviously had it pretty dialed in, and they sailed past everyone else and then past us, and we weren't able to catch them in that last little bit. So no, we're feeling more confident in those conditions now, and for us, we're just trying to prepare the best we can, and for the conditions we've got for the next few days. Yeah, so in this leg, we're obviously heading to The Hague, but before we do that, we go to Aarhus in Denmark, which is a rounding mark. The mark we go around is literally in the city centre, not quite on land, but about as close as you can get. So we sail into the harbour there, go around the rounding mark, and head back out. So it's going to be very, very different to Southern Ocean a few months ago, but it's all part of it, and you have to adapt to those different situations, and the best teams sort of take those sort of things on will do well in that situation, I think. Yeah, it's certainly been an amazing run for us, and pretty fitting, I guess, that we're both here at the top now. It wasn't looking like that a few months ago, but Pete and the guys have sailed really, really well, and definitely deserve to be here. But we feel confident that we can beat them, but we're going to need to sail well to do that. But yeah, looking back, it has been an amazing run this year. There's been some incredible experiences, and feel pretty fortunate to have the opportunity to do it with Mapfre. So it'll be nice once it's done to take stock a little bit of what we've achieved over the last few years, and but for now it's all just fully focused on trying to win this thing. Yeah, well, I think what we achieved in Rio was the end of an amazing 4 years for us, where we went unbeaten in the 49er, and that was on the back of 4 years going pretty well towards London. So that was an amazing achievement for us, and we're really, really proud of that. And from there we rolled straight into the Cup program and trying to get the boat going faster and faster, and developing in Auckland and going up to Bermuda, and going pretty well, and managed to bring in the Cup back to NZ, which was an amazing moment. And then for me it was a week or so at home, and then I was joining the Spanish guys up in San Xinxo at our base in northwest of Spain. So yeah, it's been a pretty whirlwind few years, but you got to take the opportunities when they come, and I've loved every one of them, and I'm certainly looking forward to hopefully finishing this one off, how we started. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun few days. Yeah, absolutely. If you win the leg, then you win. If you start concentrating on the other guys a bit too much, then I think you open the doors up a little bit. So we'll go out there and try and win. Obviously, we'll be keeping a pretty close eye on those two boats. But yeah, you can't concentrate on one of them. There's three of us there, so it's going to be just give it everything you've got, make some smart decisions. Try and be pretty clinical. A lot of sail changes, a lot of angle changes. So you got to try and really make sure you get locked into the fast mode quick, and we're normally pretty good at that. So we need to make sure we're definitely on top of our game. And like I said before, if we sail well and do everything we know we can, then I think we'll be happy in The Hague, and I think we'll also be in a very good position to be going close to winning. Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly at this stage of the race you're with mixed emotions, I think, because you're pretty really looking forward to a break, but at the same time you're starting to look back a little bit as to just what the journey has been, and it has been an amazing one at that. Been all corners of the globe, and just seen some incredible things, experienced some incredible things. But that experience will be topped off if we can win on Sunday in The Hague.